Hello students, this is Preeti Mule, Associate Professor Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. Today, we'll be studying pharmaceutical documentation. Documentation is the cornerstone of any company's quality management system and is an essential GMP requirement. It is critical that anyone dealing with GMP documents and documentation systems understand the regulatory requirements and adopts best practice. It defines a system of information and control so that risks inherent in misinterpretation and or error in oral communication are minimized. Need of documentation. It is mandatory as per regulatory guidelines. It keeps a track of activities. It provides evidence to face legal issues and it maintains a historical record. Objectives of documents. To define the specifications and procedures for all materials and methods of manufacture and control. To ensure that all personnel concerned with manufacture know what to do and when to do it. To ensure that authorized persons have all the information necessary to decide whether or not to release a batch of a drug for sale. To ensure the existence of documented evidence, traceability, and to provide records and an audit trail that will permit investigation. It ensures the availability of data needed for validation, review, and statistical analysis. Scope. Good documentation encompasses practically all the aspects of pharmaceutical production. Building and premises, that is, its installation, validation, cleaning, and maintenance. Personnel, related to their training, hygiene, etc., equipment related to the installation, calibration, validation, maintenance, cleaning, materials related to their specification, testing, warehousing, use, rejection and or disposal, processing, individual steps in the process of manufacturing including controls thereof. Finished goods, specifications, testing, storage, distribution, and rejection or disposal. Types of documents: quality manual, the policies, standard operating procedures, that is SOPs, batch records, test methods, specification, and logbooks. Characteristic of document. For effective use of documents, they should be designed and prepared with utmost care. Each document shall have a clear title, have an identification number, be approved by authorized person, have the date of issue, have a date have a due date of revision, list to whom it has been issued. Documentation review. Documentation system should provide for a periodic review and revision, if necessary, of any document or part thereof. Such revised versions shall be approved by authorized persons. Updated or reviewed versions shall also be superseding the previous edition, and the document shall clearly indicate this. Outdated or superseded document shall be immediately removed from active use and copy retained only for reference. Electronic data. If documentation is through electronic data processing system, that is computerized system, there shall be adequate reliable systems in place to check and ensure the correctness of the data, to record changes, that is addition or deletion, and it should meet other regulation requirements if any. Standard operating procedures, that is SOPs. A typical pharmaceutical industry has an average 1200 to 1300 SOPs. A Parenteral Drug Association, that is PDA survey found that a typical pharmaceutical company must manage an average of 1250 SOPs. A standard operating procedure, that is SOP, is a set of written instructions that document a routine or repetitive activity which is followed by employees in an organization. The development and use of SOPs are an integral part of a successful quality system. It provides information to perform a job properly and consistently in order to achieve predetermined specification and quality end result. The benefits of SOP: they provide people with all safety, health, environmental, and operational information necessary to perform a job properly, to ensure that production operations are performed consistently, to maintain quality control of processes and products, to ensure that processes continue uninterrupted and are completed on a prescribed schedule, to ensure that no failures occur in manufacturing and other processes that would harm anyone in the surrounding community, to ensure that approved procedures are followed in compliance with company and government regulations, to serve as a training document for teaching users about the process for which the SOP was written, to serve as a checklist for co-workers who observe job performance to reinforce proper performance, to serve as a checklist for auditors, to serve as an historical data of how, why, and when of steps in an existing process, so that there is factual basis for revising those steps when a process or equipment are changed. The SOP procedure flowchart is as follows: the preparation, review and approval, frequency of revisions and reviews, the checklists, followed by document control and document tracking and arrival. Master Formula Record. The Master Formula Record is a master document for any pharmaceutical product. It contains all information about the manufacturing process for the product. The MFR is prepared by the research and development team of the company, and all other documents like the batch manufacturing record or the batch processing record are prepared using MFR by the manufacturing units. Preparation of MFR, the product details, the flow chart, equipments, special instructions, calculations, the manufacturing process, the packaging process, and the yield. The batch formula record. A batch manufacturing record is a document designed to provide a complete record of the manufacturing history of a batch of product. The US Food and Drug Administration defines a batch as a specific quantity of a drug or other material that is intended to have uniform character and quality within specified limits and is produced according to a single manufacturing order during the same cycle of manufacture. Preparation of BMR. They normally contain information that relates to the following aspects of the manufacture of a batch of product: dates of start and finish of manufacture, lists all materials used and amounts of it each used, list of packaging materials used, details of the steps completed in the manufacturing process and times of completion, initials of the person responsible at every stage, details and results of all in process checks, reference to any equipment used, batch yield and reconciliation, any deviations, quality control informations, quality audit plan and reports, conducting internal audits, that is self inspections, and external audits of suppliers and outsourcing operations are key elements of a good quality system. One aspect of a quality system that is identified in the recently released International Conference of Harmonization, that is ICH-Q10, pharmaceutical quality system, and in other quality system standards such as ISO 9001, is that of conducting audits as a means of evaluating compliance with the objectives of the quality system. Implementation of the quality management system model defined in ICH Q10 should result in the achievement of three main objectives stated in ICH Q10: achieve product realization, establish and maintain a state of control, and facilitate continual improvement. Documentation and communication. The audit results should be documented and communicated to the management. The method of documentation and communication include the security and confidentiality of the audit reports should be defined in the procedure. It is important to remember that those responsible for the audited operation should always receive a report copy, including outsourcing management and supplier management. Such reports should clearly describe the audit team observations, including the specific examples when possible. If commitments have been made to implement corrective actions, such commitments should be included in the report. Security of audit reports should be strictly enforced, and distribution of the report shall be limited. When providing audit reports to external sources such as outsourcing companies or suppliers, a subset of the internal report may be provided as long as observations are included. Specifications and test procedures. A specification is defined as a list of tests, references to analytical procedures, and appropriate acceptance criteria, which are numerical limits, ranges, or other criteria for the tests described. It establishes the set of criteria to which a drug substance or drug product should conform to be considered acceptable for its intended use. Conformance to specifications means that the drug substance and or drug product, when tested according to the listed analytical procedures, will meet the listed acceptance criteria. Specifications are critical quality standards that are proposed and justified by the manufacturer and approved by regulatory authorities as conditions of approval. The protocols and reports. A protocol is a written statement to conduct the process along with the procedure, test method, equipment handling, specifications, acceptance criteria, report, and approval. The report summarizes all results, gives recommendations for fixing errors and or improving the overall quality of the speech corpus, and gives an executive summary. Distribution records. Distribution forms an important activity of the integrated supply chain management of pharmaceutical products. Various persons and entities are often responsible for the handling, storage, and distribution of such products. The guidelines are intended to apply to all steps in the entire distribution or supply chain. Permanent information, written or electronic, should exist for each stored product indicating recommended storage conditions, any precautions to be observed, and retest dates. Pharmacopoeial requirements and current national regulations concerning labels and containers should be respected at all times. Procedures should be in place for temperature mapping, security services at the warehouse, destruction of unsaleable stocks, and on retention of the records. Thank you.